Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Monday, 19th June 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Mark Brantley, said Friday, June 16th, marked a truly historic day for St. Kitts and Nevis when they officially opened the St. Kitts Nevis High Commission in Canada. This is the very first time that St. Kitts and Nevis will have its own chancery and its own High Commissioner in Canada. This opening was not just historic but signaled the absolute seriousness of St. Kitts and Nevis in aggressively pursuing deeper and broader ties with Canada. Minister Brantley made this exclusive comment to the Nevis Newscast.
St. Kitts and Nevis has enjoyed a wonderful few days here in Canada as we opened our High Commission in Ottawa, an historic event. This marks the very first time that St. Kitts and Nevis is having its own individual representation in the Canadian capital, and we were very happy for that auspicious occasion, that, in a way, history-making occasion as we try to renew and rekindle our bond with Canada. The Honourable Prime Minister then joined me, and we were feted by none other than Fitzroy Gordon, the 98.7 FM, the leading radio station here in Toronto, and we really enjoyed our interaction there. We then left that and had a resoundingly successful town hall meeting with citizens here.
The Honourable Mark Brantley publicly congratulated Her Excellency Shirley Skerritt Andrew and her team and all the Kittitians and Nevisians who came from near and far to be a part of this historic occasion. He also thanked the delegates from the Canadian government who attended, as well as ambassadors and high commissioners from countries across the globe. The Bath Bridge Rehabilitation Project is in its final stages, so says Director of Public Works Raoul Pemberton.
Today I would say we are definitely on schedule. The forming and the installation of steelwork did take time. We had to ensure that the work was done diligently, of high quality, and sometimes it means you have to ensure that all your I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed, so to speak. After today, we have the curing process for the structure. During that time, we will ensure that we advance with the installation or the reinstallation of the road, that is the carriageway and the drain works.
Pemberton was on location speaking about the final stages of the construction last Friday.
We poured today the walls and the top slab, including sidewalks. Subsequent to this, we will have the construction of the wing walls and the apron and the head wall, of course. And then we're going to reinstate the roadway, that is. We're expecting to have some new drains, slipper drains put in, accessing just before we get to the bridge from both sides, the Charlestown and the Bath side. We're expecting to have some new pavement being put in. We're expecting to have proper walkways to basically improve the safety of the pedestrians that access Bath via foot. The bridge as it is now has a total dimension of 26 feet in length by 17.5 feet in width. We have a height of just over 9 feet from the bottom, but the internal height of the bridge is just 6.5 feet in dimensions. Junior
Minister of Public Works in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Troy Liebert, says he is extremely pleased with the work of the Public Works Department. He then thanked persons for their patience.
I want to, of course, say thanks to the people of Bath Village and the surrounding areas who use this road regularly to get to work and to home. And I want to thank them for their patience during the time of their inconvenience.
According to the team, the curing process is expected to last for 28 days. The Department of Youth and Sports held the opening ceremony for its annual Summer Job Attachment Program earlier today at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall. A total of 51 persons are participating in this year's program, and Director of Youth in the Department of Youth and Sports, Zanella Claxton, gave an overview of the program.
It offers training. It offers mentorship and support for all of you. You will be assigned a youth officer during the course of the program, and that youth officer will be able to help you if you have any problems, if you have any questions, if there's something going on in the workplace that you're not sure about or you need some assistance, maybe mediating. That youth officer will work with you. We as young people have to understand the importance and embrace the importance of giving back to our community. We have to show that we love the people in our community. We have to show that we are a part of this community. And so the community service component of the Summer Job Attachment Program was a critical element which we added 2 years ago. We ask for each intern to volunteer for a minimum of 30 hours during the course of the year following his or her attachment.
Claxton said there are several stages of the Summer Job Attachment Program, including the application, interview, and training workshop. After the training workshop, a meeting will be held where the participants will then find out where they've been placed to work for the 5-week period. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, outlined different characteristics that the ideal employee should possess.
Competence, courtesy, accountability, communication, reliability, regularity, punctuality, diligence, continuous improvement, consideration, initiative, intrinsic motivation, internal locus of control, ability to work as part of a team, and of course, at times, the ability to go beyond the call of duty. On behalf of the Ministry of Social Development, et al., wish you a very fulfilling Summer Job Attachment Experience 2017. The duty is also mine to declare this year's Summer Job Attachment Workshop officially open.
The Summer Job Attachment Program is aimed at school leavers to give them a chance to experience the world of work. Still to come, Culturama 43 activities continue with church service. The details when we return.
If you like dancing and whining and fretting till the morning, if you like drinking, masquerading, live music always playing, if you like islands of blue seas where people always smiling, if you like street jams and bandstands where people will be jamming, don't you miss this time, no. Nevis Culturama 43, our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no. Nevis Culturama 43, the Caribbean's greatest summer lion. Don't you miss this time, no. Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no. The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.
Welcome back. After much intense debate from parliamentarians in St. Kitts and Nevis, the Firearms Amendment Bill 2017 was read a third time and passed into law on Day 3 of the National Assembly on Thursday, June 15th. In his wrap-up of the debate, Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, said that the bill had just one substantive provision to amend the law to increase the penalty for illegal possession and use of firearms. Prime Minister Harris said that his presentation on Day 1 of Parliament, as well as the members of Parliament who presented after him, outlined tangible evidence to reveal to all and sundry that our plan was indeed holistic. Dr. Harris, still wrapping up the debate, thanked the many citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis who extended congratulations to the government for taking a tough stance against crime and criminals, and in particular those undeserving of our citizenship who parade and create mayhem through guns and violence. The Minister of National Security noted that the government has heard the cries of the general public and will continue to work towards ensuring that every citizen and resident is safe. The launch of Culturama 43 took place on Friday, 16th June at the Charlestown waterfront. The streets of Charlestown were buzzing with activity as the parade made its way onto the waterfront. The senior pageants contestants for the Miss Culture and Miss Swimwear introduced themselves to the supportive crowd. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, in delivering brief remarks, officially declared the festival launched. Chair of the Culturama 43 Festival, Abonati Liebert, spoke about the activities held on the weekend.
On Saturday, we had the first of probably 2 bar crawls that we'll be having for Culturama 43. The bar crawl started at Charlestown or in Charlestown and made its way around Nevis via Jessops and Cotton Ground and culminated at the Ginger Bar in Gingerland. Now, on the bar crawl, we were accompanied by the Music Festival Ambassador Girls, who joined our Culturama 43 senior pageant contestants, that is the Miss Culture Swimwear and the Miss Culture Queen pageant. Musical entertainment was provided by DJ Woodis and Ecstasy Sound. At the Ginger Bar in Gingerland, the core band released their Juve Troupe, had the launch of the Juve Troupe, and so we partnered with them in that grand launch. On Sunday, all of the contestants attended church service at the Even Brown Church of God.
The slogan for Culturama 43 is Our Festival, Our Legacy, Culturama 43. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.